In the serene town of Eastwood, nestled among rolling hills and historic landmarks, small communities often thrive on trust and shared histories. Here, the Eastwood Gazette, a long-standing weekly newspaper, served as the town's primary source of news and community updates. The quiet life of Eastwood was rocked when an anonymous source leaked documents alleging corruption at the highest levels of the local government. Sarah Jennings, a seasoned reporter at the Gazette, was assigned the story. Her reputation was built on thorough research and an unwavering commitment to truth. The documents suggested that several town officials were involved in a scheme to misappropriate town funds. The implications were serious, and Sarah knew the importance of handling the story with care. As she sifted through the documents, Sarah was struck by the meticulous detail and depth of information provided. However, years of experience had taught her that even the most convincing information could be misleading or false. Her task was not just to report the documents, but also to verify their authenticity and source credibility. Sarah started by cross-referencing the information in the documents with public records. Initial findings aligned scarily well with the allegations, raising her suspicions and concern. She reached out to her contacts within the local government under the promise of anonymity. Their reluctant confirmations and nervous denials added further weight to the story. Despite this, something felt off to Sarah. The source remained completely anonymous, having delivered the documents digitally with no traces of their origin. In a town like Eastwood, such anonymity was unusual and signaled caution. She delved deeper into the possibility of forgery and misinformation. Identifying a document expert, Dr. Helen Groves, Sarah sought help in verifying the authenticity of the papers. Dr. Groves pointed out several anomalies in the document's typography and paper quality, suggesting they could be sophisticated forgeries. Alarmingly, she noted that whoever forged these documents had access to advanced resources. Sarah's investigation took a twist. The story was no longer just about corruption, but also about the potential manipulation of the town's perceptions and trust. She documented her findings and concerns, crafting a narrative that not only presented the allegations, but also her journey in verifying them. The idea was not only to inform, but to engage and educate the community about the complexities of source credibility. Before going to press, Sarah presented her findings to the editor, a grizzled veteran who valued integrity above all. He listened intently, nodding in agreement that the story they had was bigger than just a simple expose. It was a cautionary tale about the era of information, where truth could easily be fabricated or misrepresented. When the story was published, it included sections on how the documents were analyzed, the importance of verifying sources, and the responsibilities of a news organization. It struck a chord with the Eastwood community. Readers were not only gripped by the revelations, but also appreciative of the journalistic rigor demonstrated by the Gazette. Discussions were ignited across cafes, schools, and homes in Eastwood about the nature of truth in journalism and the ethics of source anonymity. The story had resonated not because it exposed corruption, but because it brought to light the subtle nuances of discerning fact from fiction in a post-truth age. Sarah continued to report with a newfound respect from her peers and readership, striving always to illuminate the shadows of truth in a world brimming with half-lights and deception.